Hi everyone, welcome to part 2 of our two-part series, 7 ways you're making your hauler rich. Today, we're going to talk about the last 3 ways most companies overpay on their waste and recycling services. So you're making your waste hauler rich by not evaluating service levels, knowing market rates, and having a waste ally. So let's take a deep dive into these. You're making your hauler rich by not evaluating waste disposal service levels. So 70% of companies nationwide pay for too many pickups routinely. Why? Your hauler is paid to pick up your trash, not to help you pay fair rates. It's not that they're out to get you necessarily or make you overpay, though some are. They just want to increase profits, like most companies. Unfortunately, you literally pay the price as a result. You need to evaluate your service levels to ensure they're accurate. Why pay for what you don't need, right? You may be paying for 5 pickups a week when you actually only need 2. To find your ideal waste solution, you need to know how full your containers are when serviced, the equipment history for all sites, pricing options for larger dumpsters, pricing options for less frequent service, whether the materials in these containers can be recycled, and whether the hauler frequently misses pickups. Now, that was a lot. Those are the kinds of things that we cover as independent auditors to ensure that our clients aren't paying a penny more than they should. But just pick this first one. Pick pricing options for less frequent service. See where that gets you. Even if you just do just one of these, it can make a difference on your bottom line. You'll also, I missed one. You'll also need to know if there's a history of overage fees, because the history of your equipment is especially important as well. So if you know the answers to these questions, you can determine if your service levels are inaccurate and thus if you're overpaying. Talk about the second way that you're overpaying. So you're making your hauler rich by not knowing waste market rates. How would you know if you were paying higher hauler rates? What are the odds that the company across the street is paying half of what you're paying for waste services? Most haulers know that you're not going to ask that restaurant just down the road what their disposal rate is or how often they get price spikes. So guys, this is why you can figure out what your market rates are really, really simply. Call a colleague, call another waste vendor company. See what I have found as I have stepped in to kind of help with some of our review projects is that a lot of companies don't realize that over time they are being charged increasing amounts for the exact same service. And the best way you can know if this has happened to you is by getting in touch with someone, maybe a colleague who also has has properties that has waste service, see what they're paying, and also talk to other waste vendors. So now the last and third way that you're making your hauler rich is because you don't have a waste ally. Now, this is not a term that is typical in the industry, but it's something we're really passionate about, and I want to tell you guys exactly what that is and what they do. So without a waste ally, you're going to overpay by having expensive waste services, not catching invoice errors, having the wrong equipment, and having the wrong service levels. Guys, these are the problems that most companies have. Almost all the companies we've helped in the past 18 years have had at least one of these. These are problems that we know where to look for and we know exactly how to solve them. Hey, if you want to learn more about what it is we do, give us a call. You can likely schedule a consult within the next 15 minutes to half hour. We'd love to talk to you more about what we do, how we do it, and how we can help you save.